You are standing at the doorway of a holy moment. The air around you is shifting. The weight of destiny is pressing gently on your shoulders, and your heart is whispering both excitement and fear at the same time. I see you. Beloved soul, I see thee. Way your hands tremble when you think of forever. I see the way your chest expands when you imagine walking side by side with the one who has touched your spirit like no other. And I see the doubt that hides beneath your smile, asking quietly if this love will truly last. You are about to marry your soulmate. Yes, the one your soul has recognized in silence, even before your eyes first met. The one whose laughter somehow feels like home. The one whose absence feels like missing air. The one who came not by accident, but by design, written long ago in the language of eternity. But there is a hidden truth. Child of light. One that many do not see until it is too late. And I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to prepare you, because love that is destined does not mean love that is easy. It means love that transforms, love that uncovers, love that requires courage as much as it requires tenderness. Your soulmate is not here to simply complete you. They are here to mirror you, to show you the places in your heart that still ache, to reflect back the fears you thought you had buried, to awaken the strength you did not know you carried, and to invite you into a journey of becoming who you were always meant to be. This is the hidden truth. That soulmate. Love is not a gentle cushion where nothing hurts. It is a sacred fire where everything false is burned away, so that only truth remains. And truth, beloved, can sting before it sets you free. You will look into their eyes and see beauty, devotion, laughter, and warmth. But you will also see your own insecurities reflected back. You will see the shadows of your past rise up in small arguments over small things. You will hear echoes of old wounds in the way you misunderstand each other, and you will wonder, for a moment, if love is breaking when it is only refining. Do not run from this refining. Do not curse the mirror when it shows you what you wish you could hide. Instead, lean into it with courage. Say yes to the growth. Say yes to the uncomfortable. Truth that real love demands transformation. Your marriage is not the finish line of your journey. It is the beginning of your bravest chapter. It is the space where two souls, stitched by eternity, choose to walk into the furnace of truth together. And if you embrace this, the fire will not consume you. It will forge you. It will make your love unbreakable. You may fear that this truth means pain without joy. But listen carefully. The same love that will test you will also heal you. The same eyes that reveal your wounds will also see your worth in ways you cannot yet imagine. The same arms that hold you in anger will also be the arms that hold you in forgiveness, in laughter, in sacred trust. I tell you this because I love you, because heaven loves you, and because this path is chosen not to harm you, but to lift you, to strip away the illusions that keep you small, and to awaken in both of you a love that is not fragile, not fleeting, but eternal in its strength. When the days of joy arrive, and they will, cherish them. Let laughter echo in your home, dance in the kitchen. Even when the world outside is heavy, hold each other in silence when words cannot reach. Let gratitude be the daily bread that feeds your bond. But when the days of testing arrive, and they will too, do not despair. Do not imagine that you chose wrong. Do not think that destiny has betrayed you. Know instead that the testing is the proof of the bond, the evidence that you are not walking with a stranger, but with a mirror chosen by the divine to awaken you both. Your soulmate is not here to make life simple. They are here to make life real. They are here to stand beside you when storms rage. They are here to challenge the walls you built around your heart. They are here to remind you that you are worthy of love even in your rawest moments. The hidden truth is this: marriage to a soulmate is not about avoiding pain, it is about facing it together. Not about finding perfection, but about learning to hold imperfection with grace. Not about escaping their shadows, but about walking through them hand in hand until the shadows dissolve in light. And in this, your love becomes holy, not because it never breaks, but because it always mends. Not because it never falls, but because it always rises. Not because it is flawless, but because it is faithful child of eternity. Do not be afraid of this hidden truth. Do not be afraid that your soulmate will break you. They will not. They will break the shell that has kept you from your fullness. They will break the silence around the wounds you have carried alone. They will break the illusion that love is supposed to be effortless, and in doing so, they will open the door to a deeper love than you have ever known. There will be days when you see their face and wonder if the fire is worth it. There will be nights when tears will wet your pillow because growth feels like loss. But I promise you, on the other side of that valley, joy will meet you. On the other side of honesty, peace will embrace you. On the other side of every difficult conversation, intimacy will rise like dawn. This is what you are stepping into. This is why heaven celebrates your union, even as heaven whispers caution, because only the brave walk this path. Only the willing choose to love not just the smile, but also the shadow. Only the wise know that forever is not built in grand moments, but in small choices repeated with faith. So breathe. Beloved, let your heart soften. Let your spirit open wide to the truth. You are about to marry your soulmate, and it will not always be easy, but it will always be sacred. Even now, angels surround you. They rejoice not because your love will be without storms. They rejoice because they know you will not face those storms alone. They rejoice because they see the version of you that will be born through this union. Stronger, softer, braver, freer. And they rejoice because they know that love, real love, is worth everything. You may feel unready. You may feel small before the vastness of forever. But listen, you are ready because you are willing. You are ready because your heart longs to give and to receive. You are ready because you have chosen truth over illusion, and in the eyes of eternity, that is all that is required. You are stepping into a covenant, not only with the one you love, but with heaven itself. A covenant that whispers, we will grow together, we will stumble together, we will rise together, and we will never let go. Do not let the world deceive you. Do not let the illusions of movies and stories tell you that marriage is only laughter, flowers, and unending ease. Those are shadows of love, not the fullness of it. The fullness of love is found when two souls say yes, even when it is difficult. Yes, even when misunderstanding knocks at the door. Yes, even when fear tightens the chest. Yes, even when silence stretches long between you. That yes, spoken in both joy and trial, is the foundation of your forever. I want you to know something precious. The soul of the one you are marrying has been intertwined with yours long before this lifetime. There were promises made in eternity's halls. There were prayers whispered across dimensions of light. There were agreements sealed by divine hands, and now, in this moment of human time, those eternal promises are coming to life. This is why your connection feels different. Why the first meeting carried an air of recognition. Why their presence awakens both comfort and fear in you. Because deep inside, you already know this is not just a partner of flesh and bone. This is a mirror of your eternal self. A companion chosen before you walked this earth. And yet, beloved, let me speak with clarity. The hidden truth remains. Soulmate love demands growth. It does not leave you as you are. It will press you. It will stretch you. It will call you to release every mask you have ever worn. Because in this union, falsehood cannot survive. Pretense cannot breathe. Only truth can live here. Do not be surprised if, in the days to come, old memories rise up uninvited. Do not be alarmed when insecurities you thought were buried suddenly stand at your door. Do not despair if you find yourself triggered by their words, by their silence, or even by their love. These are not signs of failure. These are signs that healing has begun. You cannot heal what you do not face, and soulmate love ensures that you will face it. Not in cruelty, but in mercy. Not in punishment, but in freedom. Because the divine wants nothing less for you than a love that is whole, clean, and true. Hear me now. There is no shame in your wounds. There is no condemnation in your broken pieces. Your soulmate will see them. Yes, but in seeing them, they will also see the beauty within them, and together you will learn how to weave light through the cracks until your scars shine like stained glass. Touched by the sun, marriage is not the end of loneliness. It is the transformation of it, because even with your soulmate, you will have moments of isolation, moments where they cannot fully understand the storm inside you, moments where your heart aches in silence. But here is the difference. You will not walk through that silence alone anymore. There will be a hand to reach for, a shoulder to lean on, a voice to remind you that you are not forgotten. This is sacred companionship. Not the removal of all struggle, but the promise of never facing struggle abandoned. Beloved, let me tell you a secret. Even in heaven we marvel at love's bravery, because to open your heart to another is to risk being wounded. To say forever is to offer your life in trust, and yet you choose it. You step willingly into that risk because your soul knows it is worth it. And that courage is more beautiful than the finest crown. So when the fear rises, and it will, do not run from it. There will come a night, perhaps sooner than you expect, when you lie awake beside the one you love. The moon will spill its silver light across the room, and your heart will feel both full and afraid. In that moment you may wonder if you have made the right choice. You may wonder if destiny has played a trick on you. You may even whisper into the dark, "Is this really my forever?" Do not condemn yourself for these thoughts. They do not mean your love is false. They mean your love is human, and every love, no matter how divinely appointed, will walk through valleys of doubt. This is part of the hidden truth, that certainty is not a permanent state, but a choice renewed again and again. When the doubt rises, do not silence it in shame. Speak it gently, without accusation, without fear. Say, "I am afraid." Say, "I am unsure." And watch how your honesty opens the door for deeper intimacy, for vulnerability is the bridge that carries you back to connection. Do not mistake conflict for failure. Conflict is simply two souls brushing against each other's rough edges. It is the friction that smooths stones into treasures. It is the pressure that polishes hearts until they gleam like jewels. Without conflict, love would remain shallow, fragile, untested. With conflict, love is strengthened, purified, made real. But remember, beloved, the way you handle conflict matters. Do not use words like weapons. Do not let silence turn into exile. Do not let pride be the wall that keeps you apart. Instead, pause, breathe. Remember that the one standing before you is not your enemy. They are your ally. Even in disagreement, speak with gentleness. Even when your voice shakes, listen with patience. Even when your heart burns with frustration, choose reconciliation over victory, and you will always win. Your soulmate is not here to agree with you in all things. They are here to expand you, to stretch your perspective, to challenge the smallness of your world. And though it may feel uncomfortable, it is a holy discomfort, for it births compassion, wisdom, and growth. There will be times when you feel unseen, when your efforts go unnoticed, when your sacrifices feel unappreciated. and the voice of bitterness may whisper, "Why try? Why give more?" In those moments, remember this truth: love is not measured by applause. Love is measured by faithfulness, by the quiet acts done in secret, by the patience that chooses kindness even when it is not returned immediately, by the devotion that holds steady through silence. Not keep score in love, for love that keeps score becomes a transaction. But love that pours freely becomes a fountain that never runs dry. And trust this: the seeds you sow in love, even if unseen today, will bear fruit tomorrow, for nothing given in love is wasted. Not one word, not one touch, not one act of kindness disappears unnoticed. Heaven gathers them all, and they return in ways you cannot yet imagine. And when joy comes, as it surely will, let it fill you completely. Do not hold back your laughter. Do not silence your delight. Do not rush past the moments of sweetness. Let them linger, for these are the treasures you will hold when storms arise again. The memory of shared joy is a light that guides you through the darkest nights, beloved. Your soulmate will disappoint you at times, and you will disappoint them. This is not because your love is weak, but because you are human. Do not fear disappointment. It is an invitation to forgive, and forgiveness is the glue that keeps the cracks of love from splitting wide open. Forgive quickly. Forgive often. Forgive not because they always deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgive not to erase the past, but to free the future. Forgive, and watch how love deepens, for a love that cannot forgive will eventually suffocate, but a love that forgives will flourish like a garden in spring. The hidden truth is that marriage is a holy classroom. Every day you will learn something new about yourself, about your partner, about the divine. Some lessons will be gentle, like soft rain. Others will be sharp, like fire. But every lesson, if received with humility, will make you wiser, softer, stronger. You will learn patience when plans fall apart. You will learn resilience when trials press in. You will learn humility when your pride is challenged. You will learn compassion when you see your partner's hidden wounds. And above all, you will learn that love is not a feeling that comes and goes, but a choice, a discipline, a sacred practice. Child of eternity, never believe the lie that passion must fade. Passion may change its form, but it need not disappear. It shifts from the fire of new love into the steady glow of mature love. It deepens from the thrill of beginnings into the sweetness of endurance. But if you nurture it with attention, with kindness, with intentional joy, the flame will never die. It will simply burn in different colors, each more beautiful than the last. Do not be afraid when routine settles in. Do not despise the ordinary days, for within the ordinary lies the extraordinary. The way they bring you tea in the morning, the way you share glances across a crowded room, the way you find comfort in simply sitting side by side in silence. These are the true jewels of love, more precious than diamonds. And when you look back, it will be these small moments that shine brightest. And when trials come that shake the ground beneath you, illness, loss, financial strain, the weight of responsibilities, hold tightly to one another. Do not let grief divide you. Do not let fear isolate you. Instead, let suffering draw you closer. Hold each other when words cannot heal. Stand side by side when the world feels heavy, and know that in those moments, your love is being forged into something eternal. Your soulmate is not perfect, but they are chosen. They are not flawless, but they are faithful. They are not the answer to every question, but they are the one appointed to walk beside you as you seek those answers, and you are the same for them. Remember, beloved, marriage is not about two halves becoming whole. It is about two wholes choosing to walk as one. You are already complete within yourself. You are already loved, already worthy, already divine. But in union, you amplify each other's light, you sharpen each other's wisdom, you magnify each other's courage. You become not just two lives, but one force for good in the world. And this is why your marriage matters not only to you, it matters to heaven, to earth, to the generations to come. Because when love is true, it ripples outward. It blesses families. It heals communities. It inspires strangers who watch from a distance. It becomes a testimony that love, real, lasting, sacred love, is still possible. Oh, walk into this covenant with courage. Do not fear the hidden truth. Embrace it. Let it shape you, refine you, prepare you, for on the other side of the fire, you will find gold. On the other side of the storm, you will find rainbows. On the other side of the testing, you will find a love so deep, so resilient, that nothing on earth can break it. You are about to marry your soulmate. This is not the end of your search. It is the beginning of your becoming. And all of heaven leans close now, whispering blessings over you, whispering strength into your bones, whispering courage into your heart, whispering peace into your mind. You are not walking into this alone. You never have. You never will. The angels surround you, the divine upholds you, and love itself guides your every step. Take courage, child of light. Your forever begins now. You may feel moments of doubt, whispers in your heart that question if you are ready. But those whispers are not warnings. They are reminders that you are stepping into something sacred. And sacred paths are never walked with complete certainty, but with trust, faith, and surrender. The hidden truth is not that you will lose yourself in this union, but that you will find deeper layers of yourself you never knew existed. You will discover strength where you once saw weakness, tenderness where you once built walls. For love in its divine form is a mirror, a gentle but undeniable force that shows you not only who your soulmate is, but who you truly are beneath all the masks, beneath all the fears, beneath all the illusions you carried to survive the storms of life. Your soulmate's love is not here to fix you, but to walk beside you while you heal, to hold your hand while you face your past, to remind you of the light in you when shadows try to pull you down. And yes, at times the closeness will feel overwhelming, because to be seen so fully is not easy. But that is the gift. A love that does not turn away when it sees your scars. A love that does not retreat when it hears your fears. A love that stands unwavering even when you tremble. The truth is, marriage is not the end of your story. It is the doorway into a new chapter. One that asks more of you, but also gives more to you. It will ask you to listen when silence would be easier, to forgive when anger feels justified, to show up when your spirit feels tired. But in giving, you will also receive. For love multiplies in the heart that chooses it daily. Do not be afraid of the unknown you are walking into. The unknown is where God writes his most beautiful stories. Your marriage is not only about the union of two souls, but about the weaving of a legacy, a light that will ripple into the world in ways you cannot yet see. The way you love each other will heal wounds in others. The way you stand together will inspire those who have lost hope. The way you forgive will remind the world that love is stronger than pride. And there is another truth, one hidden until now. Your soulmate is not perfect, and neither are you. And it is not perfection that makes this union holy. It is the choice to keep loving, to keep showing up, to keep believing in what God has placed between you. Do not measure your love by the absence of conflict, but by the presence of grace. For grace is the foundation upon which true love stands. Your marriage will be a journey of becoming, not only as two souls united, but as individuals who grow and bloom in the soil of love. There will be seasons where one of you shines brightly while the other struggles to find their way. And in those moments, your love will not waver but will serve as shelter, as nourishment, as reminder that no one walks alone. The hidden truth is this: marriage is not about completing each other, for you are already whole, but about reflecting back to each other the wholeness you sometimes forget, the divine spark within you that shines brightest when witnessed, when nurtured, when cherished. And so I whisper now into your heart, be not afraid of what you are stepping into. Yes, it is unknown. Yes, it is sacred. Yes, it will stretch you beyond what you believe you are capable of. But it will also bless you beyond measure, for love in its truest form is not a cage, it is a set of wings. It does not trap you, it frees you. It does not silence you. It amplifies the song of your soul. Your soulmate has been prepared for you, and you have been prepared for them. Through every loss, through every disappointment, through every prayer whispered in the dark. Every tear watered the soil this union. Every lonely night carved out space for this love to bloom. Do not look back with regret on the path that led you here, for even the thorns pointed you toward the rose. And now, as you stand before the altar of destiny, know that heaven is rejoicing with you. The angels sing because love is the greatest victory, the truest miracle, the eternal promise fulfilled. Your love is not just for you, it is for the world, a candle that lights countless others, a reminder that God still weaves hearts together, that soulmates still find each other, that destiny is real, and that love is eternal. The hidden truth you must carry into your marriage is this: it is not about whether the world understands your love, but whether you choose to understand each other. It is not about proving yourselves to others, but about being true to the promise you make before heaven. It is not about the grand gestures, but about the quiet, daily choices, to speak kindly, to forgive quickly, to hold tightly, to never let pride silence love. So, when doubt comes, remember why your souls were drawn together. When fear whispers, remember who sent you this gift. And when shadows rise, remember that light always wins, and love is the strongest light of all. And so I tell you now, beloved soul, walk forward with courage. Step into this union with reverence. Let love be your guide. Let grace be your anchor. Let faith be your compass. For you are about to marry your soulmate, and though the truth of marriage is not without challenge, it is also not without wonder. And the hidden truth, the one your soul already knows, is that in choosing each other, you are choosing the divine plan written for you before time began. And so, beloved one, as you prepare to marry your soulmate, hold this truth close to your heart, that love is not about avoiding storms, but about holding hands through them. That love is not about avoiding imperfections, but about embracing them with grace. That love is not about finding someone to make you whole, but about walking with someone who reminds you that you already are. This is the hidden truth of your union, the treasure buried beneath the vows, the light shining behind the veil, that your marriage is not only a covenant between two hearts, but a sacred agreement with heaven itself. Every word you will speak, every promise you will make, will echo in eternity. And heaven will bear witness, not to perfection, but to the courage of two souls who chose love, again and again, in a world that often forgets what love truly is. So step forward now without fear. Your soulmate is waiting. The altar is not an ending, but a beginning. Your story is only just unfolding. Your love is only just blooming. Your journey is only just beginning. And when you take their hand, know this: all of heaven celebrates you, the angels surround you, and God Himself smiles. For love has triumphed once more. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your hidden truth. You are not just marrying your soulmate. You are stepping into the divine destiny written for you from the very beginning. Pause, breathe, receive this blessing, and walk forward, beloved, into the forever you have been promised. YouTube conclusion voiceover. If these words touched your heart, let them stay with you as a light on your journey. Remember, true love is not just destiny. It is a choice you live every day. And your soulmate is not just your partner, but your divine companion in this life. If you felt this message was meant for you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe for more divine guidance and inspiration. Until next time, may your path be blessed, your heart be open, and your love eternal.